welcome back to Let's Play... What's the name of this game again? Kirby's Air Course? No, that isn't it. Whatever. Dream Course? We're playing Course 3. It doesn't matter what it's called. It's a fun game. It's even funner if you have friends to play it with. Maybe. I remember having a good time with it. I don't think we even played it competitively back on the actual SNES. We kind of all just did the single-player course, and we just tried that over and over again. You know, I don't think we ever got to the end, per se. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with all of this. Why do we need all that? Maybe it is for the... Maybe there's a harder mode, or it's for the multiplayer, that there are more pieces right here, and maybe the single-player mode is just kind of a tutorial for these courses, because why do you need all this for? Okay, so I don't think there's any amount of spin we can put on this. Although, to get a little bit closer to here, let's just experiment a bit. That might not have been good. Oh, that was good, though. Now I can be a little bit closer. Of course, that might not actually be a good thing. If I were to get into the pink there, I would go careening off of the edge. Yeah, this was probably not... I probably should have done this a little more straight. Maybe the reason they have all this is if you fall off, they'll make it harder for you to get back up. I don't know. Oops. Okay, so will back spinning or forward spinning do anything? Wait. That was pretty close, too. Can we make it? Ooh, we did! Now we're at full health. Made up for those mistakes. Hopefully we can keep up that momentum. Slow, bro. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where's the actual... Okay, let's think about this backwards. To win... Whoops, what the heck? Okay, you let go of the Y button, and that sends you back. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't, like, hold the L button. But you can press the Y button again to keep it from going all the way back, so that's good. Okay, so what power-up do we want? That could be good for power. That could be good for jumping. That could be good for holding us back. So... And where does that warp take us? Do we want to hit that tractor and then get sent there to that red warp? That red warp sends us here, and that sends us there, and then that sends us there, and then we get him, and then when we kill him, we kill, like, the electric one, or the... Okay, so we don't want to take the center path, so if we take that warp, then we send to that warp, and we get down here, and then get down there, and then hit here, and then there, and then hit that, and then get on that tractor, and then hit him. Which one did I say did that? The left one? Because then it takes us to the right warp. Of course, that doesn't... Okay. Obviously, they don't expect you to get a hole-in-one for every board, because this one's designed not for that at all. So I think I want to have the Flying Man instead of the well, maybe this is designed so that it's easy to get the Parasol, because we actually want the Parasol in future levels, so I'll go with that instead. So what do we want? A quarter power? Can we just look at it? Not a quarter power, I meant 3/4, like 3/4, or leave a quarter not filled. Would that be too much? Let's just get... oh. Okay. Well, we definitely need a little bit of power here. We can't just let it go. Maybe just under a quarter, and an actual quarter this time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. So far, we have 3s on course 3. There's 3 3s including course 3, but maybe there'll be 3 scores of 3 if we get a 3 here. Okay, so we can use this to jump off. And... okay, so we jump off. What if we do it like that? No. Okay, we jump off from here. And then that we hit that. But if we hit with enough power to be able to hit that, and then hit that, and then hit him, we would be hitting so hard that I think we'd jump over that green bar. So maybe that doesn't work. Of course, we have the umbrella if we want to... oh, okay, so we don't jump that far, after all. Good. Oh. Thought we could have made that. I guess I should have used the umbrella before. Well, in theory, it won't matter, because we should make this according to the algorithm. Ba-dum-bum. And by say it doesn't matter, I mean, assuming that even if I didn't hit the tree, I probably still wouldn't have gotten into the hole, just because... okay, so that obviously turns the tractor off. Oh, no, it turns the spinners off. So we're probably going to want that. Maybe. We could have used the electric power here for invincibility. Or the jumping. I think maybe we wanted the jumping rather than the umbrella. Because that could have helped against the tree earlier, and it can help here to jump to hit this enemy. So what are we going to do? Are we going to... not that way. Oops. Maybe that doesn't affect your power, it only tells you how far you're gonna go. Uh-huh. Okay, so if we were to hit that... Let's just go for it. See what happens. Heh, not bad. All things considered. That just sends us back, so we don't want to do that. So if we were to go there, too bad you can't change the angle of the whole level. Okay, so we jump there, hit that, and then that's probably going to send us too far forward. Okay, maybe we should just hit the ramp. Problem with hitting the ramp, that is to say, the moving thing, is that I think that's going to hit us right into Kracko. Like, it won't get us before Kracko, it'll be right in his path. I mean, I think Kirby's hitbox is too big for that. So let's try maybe something else. Something like crazy random. Let's see, what's that gonna do? It's gonna do the same thing, basically. Dip, 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 dip. Okay, let's do dip. What kind of spin can we put on this? If we hit that and we're going in this direction and we do a lot of forward spin, it might send us past this wall and send it... Okay, let's do some forward spin. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Stupid. Was this where we were? I don't think it is. Well, I'm kind of screwed, so let's just... I guess I should have just done that from the... Okay, then. Oh, what? Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're not making it through this. What should I have done? I guess grab the flying power. What happens if we do that? No. Huh. Whoops. Okay. Oh, you don't turn into a rock when you do that. Okay, there's not many chances left. But it shouldn't be too bad if we do this. Yay. But I guess the Brock power-up can be kind of powerful towards the end of a match, because it's much easier to land in a hole. Okay, we could do that, and maybe get to that enemy. But should we... If we hit Wispy, does he just send us back, or... He doesn't do damage, does he? Why is that projecting us towards past Wispy? That doesn't make sense. That's not fair. Okay. I'm just gonna gamble on it. Oh, good. Very good. Very bad. Aww. Which is that funky sound when the rock hits the hole? I'm guessing that when you use the freeze, you can go across the water. Oops, should have put more power into that. Ugh. Okay, what happens if we go... Well, we don't want to do that. Okay, if we put curvature on this... Well, we don't want to do that. Screw it. Oh, that basically did the same thing. I think. In theory, that should work, unless those... Okay, that projection does not take water into account. Ah, I see. Does the freeze make it so you have to go to the end? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, I guess that's... we gained some valuable information, if nothing else. I wonder what happens if we try the freeze power underwater. Oh, we can't use it. That makes sense, I guess. So obviously these projections are not always accurate. Have to keep that in mind. If only I'd just gone straight. Well, I mean, if I didn't straight with the ice, you know, using the ice power to freeze the water, then we didn't have to deal with all that complicated jumping, but I guess it was good to find that information out now. warp takes us here. I kind of want to do that later, though. I think I know what I want to do. What? Oh, Meta Knight won this one. We're at 22. We weren't too far from that. In fact, we were on the last level. We could have done that. But I probably won't be trying to do that now, though. I mean, in this one episode. Yeah, I'm at that impasse now. I don't want to know what I want to do. I'm not at the point where I can just speed things along, and besides, the commentary was good, and I don't want to cut out the good attempt, because that shows, you know, your progress, how much better you do, so... But I don't want to make a really long episode either. Like, if I did all that again, it would be well over, like, the half hour. Probably not something you want to do for a game like this. These kind of remind me of, like, a mobile game, like, where the levels are really short, kind of like what they do with Breath of the Wild, where they kind of make it so that you can just play it on the go, you know. They make the dungeons really small. And I don't mean just the shrines, I mean the dungeons too. Oh man, now I really want to play Breath of the Wild. So anyway, I'll probably just do a winning attempt in the next episode. I mean, I'm not even just saying I'd cut out a second failure. I'm pretty sure, since we got that far with such a disadvantage, we'll probably be able to just do it in the next episode. So, see you then.